We work hard. We put in the effort, the time, and the energy. We believe that with hard work and skill, we can achieve our goals, receive the promotion, and hear the accolades for what we've been able to accomplish. This is often the case in our lives in the world, with our work and our families. But what about our relationship with God? Do our efforts earn His favor? Do my accomplishments affect my standing before God? Do they make you a saint? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Thursday Theological Thought. Today we want to consider the question, who is a saint? And are you a saint? This Sunday we celebrate the festival in the church known as All Saints' Day. This is a day that we set aside to remember the life of faith that has been shown to those who have died in the faith, and to be reminded of all the blessings that God has shown to them, to remember their faithful witness to Christ and how that witness can strengthen our faith. This can, of course, apply to those in our particular congregations who have died in the past year, or to the saints throughout church history who have offered a faithful witness to Christ. Now, this is the pressing question. What makes these saints saints? To begin with, what do you think of when you hear the word saint? We may think of someone who lived a long time ago, or even someone presently who has performed an extraordinary amount of good works. Their behavior is blameless. They're always kind. They never complain. Even if someone took the last donut from the teacher's lounge before you had the opportunity to have one, or they took the last biscuit from the dinner table, they're a saint, right? Scripturally, that is to say, according to the Bible, a saint is simply someone who believes in Jesus. Your sainthood is not dependent on what you have done or do, but rather on what God has done for you. He has declared you forgiven, sins removed, pure in His sight for the sake of His Son, Jesus. So it's not dependent on what I do, but on what God has done and what He says about me. And thus He calls you saint. Now, because I have faith in Jesus and trust in Him, I will, through the Holy Spirit's help, seek to live in ways that God has called me to live, caring for and loving others, showing kindness, being merciful, forgiving others, and more. And when I find that I have failed in these regards and so many others, I return back to the cross and empty tomb, and there I find forgiveness and fresh strength to live anew as the saint that God has made me to be. That's our Thursday Theological Thought for today. I thank you so much for joining me. Christ's peace be with you.